Yes. There is one man here seeking for how many years now? I never see a woman carry even pure water give them. So women, that is their life. They always go where they will get something. He pass the sick night, you go see woman. Like the right. If senator brother the sick night, you see women. So now always be in Nigeria. Thank you, man.
Thank you. This brother might have a point. Wait a second. So he kind of also underscores what I said earlier on, which is that but it's not everyone. Some people give you stuff because they really care about you. Others give you because it's If you're guilty, call me. Nigeria Info, you're on the sunny side. The volume of your radio, sir. Hello.
We're all over the place, though.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show.
Hi, good afternoon.
It's good to have you.
I just been laughing. I've been laughing. I don't know how you're going to cope this afternoon.
God help
first of all, we started with Davos. I was enjoying it because I knew that, okay, it was going to narrow down the demography of the callers. And then you get into this.
Well, so pardon me, Davos was just a by reference. I just mentioned
it would have been a brilliant conversation to have with this kind of afternoon. However,
we can do that tomorrow. We can do that on Worthy of Notes tomorrow.
That's fantastic because this lightning rod issue that you were to bring about some, you were good. I knew you were going to run in all different directions. I wish you well.
Thank you.
In landing well and coasting home, without you being talked in all directions. Now, we do a lot of labeling, and the fact of the matter is this. Look, I'm for, if you want to do something, you might as well just do it with your full chest. You know, there's no need. It's time is clocking away, so there's no need going around in circles. You know, all this, this side check is not a side check. You're given a gift, you're not given a gift. The fact of the matter is this, because we live in a racketeering. Most folks have been reduced to racketeering. You have a situation where somebody gives you 2 because he's expecting 10.
Yeah, but that's for some situations.
Case in point. Look, case in point. Look at all the guys in marketing departments or all these offices. You're in that office, you get 10 hampers. The moment you're transferred away from that office, you don't as much as get a tin of milk from the vendors. So what does that tell you? How many of them really, sincerely are giving you that hamper because they're not expecting something? Maybe 1 out of 10. Maybe half a person, half an interest.
So wait, I mean, at this point, so are you saying that when I give people something, I probably do it with a motive? Because I'm in that category.
Now, observe, I said most folks.
Okay.
In friendship, for example. Now, there was a time I had this younger lady that I looked at her and brilliant. I like engaging her. When you talk to her, there's always something to glean off. She's very young, but she's very smart.
Okay.
But guess what? The moment I noticed, I'm like, she was living around where I was, and my wife wasn't particularly excited about that. So I had to slow down out of respect for her. For my wife, because she didn't like the idea, even though she knows that, look, if I wanted to fly south, you really can't hold me.
Yeah, but that's
not how I roll.
Yeah, but that's a good
That's not how I roll.
Okay, fantastic. Now, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But are you saying that if someone, because earlier on you're like, well, just do what you have to do because, life's short. Yeah, but I don't, there's something about that that's not, I would not agree with. And let me tell you what it is.
Tell me.
If, say, I was attracted to someone and then the person was married, I want to respect that. Not just for them, but for me, because that's supposed to be a principle for me.
Okay.
So that's a thing I wouldn't do. I wouldn't insert myself in between two people. It's beneath my faith. My faith is beneath my faith. It's beneath me, and I'm never desperate enough for anything. Hold on a second, and then except something else happens, which might be maybe the person gets a divorce.
Okay.
Outside of that, there is no justification.
Now let me tell you. Now this is the way I look at it. Now there's a way you can interact with a friend that is, for example, because I'm male right now, I'm talking about female.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't run mouth. So now if if, for example, you won't over dramatize it, or you know how it is when you can flaunt your friendship in front of your significant other. It's going to create problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, first of all, I think it's the reason why I said you want to do something with the full chest is that there are people who are cooped up and who are sneaky all over the place, and they still do it anyway. So, you might as well just say that, look, you're friends with the person, but you won't make it a point of taunt to your significant other. In that, be sensible with it and be mature with it. In being sensible with it doesn't mean that because it's not hidden off, then you're doing things that is easy to do when you've been shielded off. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
So you're saying that because you respect your spouse, you wouldn't both cheat on them and then rub that friendship in their face.
Don't do it.
Oh, good. Don't do it.
Yeah, just don't do it. And if you have to do it, just understand that. Look, when it blows, you can handle it.
No, don't do it. Stay in one place now. What do you mean? What do you mean if you have to do it?
We will not hear what a lot of folks are coconut head now. We will not hear what now.
Yeah, but so if you do it, can she do it back? Because maybe we do these things and suggest that there are no consequences for what we do.
Not good. Those are some of the reasons why, personally, I don't like it because it's dirty. That's me.
I mean, you can't just do what you like. It's insane. Imagine if everybody did what they like.
No, it just doesn't. First of all, it costs a lot of money. It doesn't make any sense.
What is money?
At the end of the day,
you can always make money. It's not about the money. I think there's more to this. Anyway, you started this conversation.
If you don't reduce it to naira and cover for some folks, they will go ahead anyways. Because if you put it down, put pen to paper, it costs you time, it costs you resources that you can channel to other places. But whatever you say, they will still go out and do this thing,
No, don't worry about those other guys. I'm talking about you now. But you wouldn't do it, right?
I don't have time.
Well, this conversation went well. Okay, all right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Lagos, wow. Oh, boy. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Good God in heaven, help your children. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Joyce, good afternoon. This is Ezekiel on the line.
Hello, Ezekiel. Good afternoon to you.
Happy New Year.
Oh, same to you. Thank you for calling me.
Yeah. Joyce, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse becomes inevitable.
Oh.
Joyce, let me just give you this instance to be down to earth. Imagine we meet in a place, and from my own heart, I just deem it fit to give you a gift. Joyce, don't tell me that I'm giving something without aiming at something.
That's the thing. Some people give something without aiming at something.
No, Joyce, I beg to differ.
Uh-oh.
It isn't possible. There are short time, mid-time, and long time. Some people can give us something now, and they could deem fit to have you in the next 3, 4, 5, 10 years.
No, burn this world down. No, that is not accurate. So first of all, I'm a witness to people who have gifted me something. And I told a story about people who gift me stuff. And the people have actually had issues with other women. The females tend to want to, I don't know what they want. One was a lesbian. Later I figured out, this one is a lesbian. That's why she was giving me stuff, right?
Joyce, let me give you an instance.
No, wait, stop. No, I think you can only speak for some people. Maybe you can only speak for yourself, to be honest.
Let me speak for myself.
Yeah.
Don't worry now. Let me speak for myself. You see, the truth is bigger. Do you know if you are not pursuing something, something is pursuing you?
You're saying two things. We're talking about when...
No, I'm not saying two things, Joyce. No, these are natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Even if you don't aim to be great, it means indirectly you are aiming to be down.
Nice speaking with you. I don't know where this is going to.
No, what I'm saying is this, Joyce. For instance, for myself, I don't give gifts.
Why?
I only give gifts if I know that you have worked it, and from me, you deserved it.
What does that mean? Like she has to sexually please you? She has to have earned it? Is that what you're saying? That's the problem with the world. Men who don't give gifts and then give with an intention.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
If anything is coming out of me to you, it means you actually deserve it by the virtue of what you have rendered to me as a service.
Capitalist. Thank you very much for calling me. That took us somewhere. I do appreciate it. Wow. The Babylon called Lagos. So, well, I think I understand that, but I don't think this is everyone. Imagine a world where everyone gave something because of what they thought that they were going to get out of it. So it's really true that you guys really are not even givers. You're plotting, you're schemers. Welcome to the show if you have just tuned in. So apparently, I would like to know where you stand. So I think there are quite a number of divides here. Let's go to the telephone line. This is a Skype call. Let's find out who's here. Hello, good afternoon to you. The volume of your something radio?
Yeah, I'm doing that right away. Hi.
Hello, it's good to have you. Welcome.
Thank you, Joyce. My name is Anthony. I'm calling from the US.
Okay, Frank, could you give me a moment? Frank, please, just give me a moment. Go ahead, Anthony.
Okay. Yeah, quickly, I just want to contribute to what you guys are discussing.
Sure, please go ahead real quick. Go ahead.
Okay, quickly. See, the bottom line is this. From experience and from what I've seen so far, I believe when someone gives something, they are expecting something back. That's just the bottom line. And this seems to apply to 90% of everybody.
This is terrible.
That is it. Even the God we serve, when people give out something, they are expecting blessing from God.
Why is God in this conversation? Are you saying
that?
Those are the greedy people who go to God because they want something, not the God who's given for free and doesn't quite expect anything in return.
It's only God that gives for. That's where I'm going. It's only God that gives for free. That's exactly where I'm going. Nobody goes to God and says, God, I want to give you something for free. They are expecting something back. And this applies to we human beings too. You might not want to get it back with emotion, with something physical, but you might be expecting it from another angle. Like, if somebody gives you something like the last call I said, it might not be like immediate replicator. You want to replicate the gift back immediately. It might be a mid-term something or a long time something. And if it happens that the person you give the gift is not showing it's not replicating back to you the same way you did. So you tend to be very annoyed, very foolish.
That's not true. I give gifts to people who don't give me anything. I don't even think about it. I don't have a problem with that.
Joy, I tell you, 90% of people do this. Just believe it. I'm telling you.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for calling Lagos, Nigeria. So all guilty people just step forward. Because apparently, what a world we've been living in. Welcome to the sunny side. My name's Joyce. Hi.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Hello, good afternoon. It's good to have you here. Welcome.
Thank God I got through today.
Glad you
Glory
did.
be to God.
Tell me your name and go ahead real quick.
Okay, this is Jerry.
Welcome, Jerry.
Calling from Lagos, Ikeja. Okay. I speak to myself for myself. A lot of gifts that I've given out to people without I don't expect that.
Okay.
Even to my boss, which I'm working with, there's something I will just do, and I don't need to ask him. I will just do. I'm just doing it. I do it because I know. Okay, I do it for God because I don't know where I will get the reward back. Because I believe that everything I do, there's always a reward. There's always a payback time. So not from that particular person.
Okay.
So if I want opportunity to do anything, I do it without not looking back.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate Lagos, Nigeria. We're off on a break. We'll be right back. Now, all of this conversation started off with the governor's wife accusing some woman, saying, well, this woman is too close to my husband and she's giving my husband stuff. And whatever this stuff is making my husband sick. Well, many of you have had to judge yourself by the very same scale. And it's amazing, the reveal. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. My name's Joyce.
I welcome you now to 2023. This 2023 way you see so life go better. Everybody go to live really well in life for inside Obodo Lagos. Sake of say this 2023, everybody go day free. Agberuan, Lagos go free. From go slow, Lagos go free. From flood, where they full everywhere inside rain and they never get solution to them. Lagos go free. From bad road them, Lagos go free. From local market, we no get time. Lagos go free. For robbery, where they shell for inside go slow. But in our hand, we go use to choose better life for ourselves. Vote for Jandor. Make we come out Lagos from one individual hand, where they summer everybody full. Vote for governor, we go get mind of himself, where we go be proud of every time, every day. Fight for Lagos. Fight for your right. Jafeko Jafetoe. Vote PDP. PDP power. Everybody
Broski, my G. After you. I be one. I beg, just cut and right there. I no get any money at all. I beg. Baba, calm down. Now your account number I want. My account number? You want use and borrow money, Abi? Hey, the right mag I put on my head, and they ask you. Oh yeah, see the account number. What's it mean? Yeah! 5 million naira! Yeah! Baba, my new name na Solo Mega.
You say free change your life from Bariga to Banana Island with Mega Millions Naija. Most of the biggest lotteries in the world don't land Naija. US Powerball, Mega Millions US, Super Enaloto, Euro Millions, and many other Obunge lotteries. Oh yeah, visit www.megamillionsnaija.com to join the 30BG gang.
This message is brought to you by Mega Millions Naija. Play it, win it. Not for those under 18.
Get this joy with the new and exciting data plans from 9 Mobile. Whatever your data needs, 9 Mobile's got you. Affordable data just got more affordable. 2 MB for 100 naira, 300 MB for 150 naira, plus 300 bonus seconds to call all networks, and the list goes on. These and more amazing data offers just for you. Dial star 200 hash now to enjoy. 9 Mobile.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Something pepper and heavy D up in the limousine.
Are you like me that loves rap from B.I.G., Tupac, Hova, and Nas? Or you're there's a big R&B freak.
I like the way you work it.
Or maybe you're a lover of slows like me.
Let's party like it's the 90s every Sunday on Rewind with Ufoma Egbamuno on 99.3 Nigeria Info every Sunday from 9 p.m.
It's a new dawn for Nigeria. Oh, better days are coming. Better days that gives us hope and strength.
It's a new dawn in Nigeria. The firmament portents a bright future as the people of Nigeria move to vote a man whom they have come to trust. That man is Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Vote Bola Tinubu as president of Nigeria. Vote Kashim Shettima as vice president. Vote APC.
Bring the smiles back to all Nigerians.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk. You are listening to Open Thought on the sunny side with Joyce. Let's talk.
The sunny side. 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's 1:30 on the clock. Welcome to Open Thought Tuesday. So, whoa. There are a few messages here worth reading. I'd like to share a few messages with you, and then we'll just get right back to the telephone lines. Joyce, believe it or not, as far as I'm concerned, every gift has its payback time. I believe in give and take. Thank you, Emeka, for your message. Y'all have really had bad friendships. It's really sad to read these things. I think on one hand, it's even more funny than it is sad. I can't believe the kind of friendships you've had. Maybe you are not much of a friend yourself, because let's find out. Maybe there's a reason for it, and God knows what I would find today. Welcome, Joyce. Good afternoon to you. Joyce, 10% is for people like you, and 90% is for people who give for exchange. Don't let the pretenders deceive you. 0700 993 993 993 and 01 465 7190. Now, another revelation has come to play where a man called in, and I think I got another message saying that women don't gift to a certain class of men. They give to another class of men. women, I need to assign you a day where you use your own words to wash away your sins. Because it appears as though you're only takers and not givers. Now, that would be an absolute tragedy. But hopefully, maybe if you explained it, I wouldn't be so troubled. Nigeria Info, the sunny side. My name's Joyce. Let's talk. Hello, how are you? It's good to have you here.
Hello, good afternoon, Sister Joyce.
Afternoon to you.
This is our first time. My name is Chris.
Welcome, first-time caller.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, I've been listening to other people, other calls, you know.
Uh-huh.
What I want to tell you is that there's nobody who gives anything freely unless the Holy Spirit ministers to you, you know.
Really? So you don't give things without a motive?
No. You see, nobody gives without expecting returns. Only the Holy Spirit ministers because I have experience.
Hold on, let's not even talk about your experience. Let's talk about you and your motive. Are you saying that you wouldn't give a gift to a lady except you wanted something back?
Just look, before somebody helps you, the Holy Spirit has ministered the person to help you. You understand? But when the devil, unless you have a motive, another motive. So if you have another motive, yes, it's true that when you give another person, you will expect something from the
Which
person.
one is your own? Do you give and expect that you
My
get
own
it back?
My own is that before I give anything, Holy Spirit ministers to me. Yes.
Otherwise, you're not even giving.
There's no need for you cannot give because already God has said it that we are all wicked before Him.
So you have accepted that you're a wicked being. I'm sure He has a regret now making you.
That is the belief.
All right, thank you very much.
I give. Even as I'm talking today, I've given. But Holy Spirit always ministers.
You're not even attempting. So hold on a second. You've spoken about the Holy Spirit 4 times now. And in your actions, you're not even attempting righteousness. So I get it that you're a wicked being. I get it that you're hold on a second. You're fallible. I get it that you were conceived in sin. I get all of that. But you're supposed to at least attempt righteousness. And you're choosing to remain in sin.
Sister Joyce, people are very wicked.
Are you wicked? Are you wicked?
They expect something back from you.
You know what? I'm not going to be taking anything from you. So that's not going to be a problem you're going to have. Thank you very much for calling me. Wow. Good Lord. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Joyce. Always interesting listening to you. Very interesting listening to you. Wow. Okay, so my little take. This is it. First of all, Mr. Governor should put his house in order. So that's how they say it in
who's that? Ngozi, wait a second. Ngozi, could you give me a moment, please? I'll get to you in a moment. Please continue, Frank. I apologize.
All right, so Mr. Governor Akeredolu should put his house in order. So
he's not feeling fine now. Maybe he likes the lady. Who knows?
No. What I'm trying to say is how they say it is now. Who then catch the thief? Okay, so he's not doing the Playboy game well. Let me put it that simple.
What would that mean? Hold on, wait. Help the boys in the streets. What would that mean?
It's as simple as now. Who then catch the thief? Like,
oh, you mean cheat on your wife but hide?
And he's being caught. Like, he's not smart with it. Okay, now back to we have 2 chapters here, the male and the female world. So back to your WhatsApp group. That's your people. Now, you guys are funny and manipulative and great. So now on this giving and the whole stuff, Joyce, you're very interesting, smart, mind-grueling. And the way I deal with you and your questions and how you manipulate things I keep it very simple.
Manipulate things.
Sorry for my choice of words. Like being smart. Let me make my point. Being extremely smart. So how I deal with it is I keep it very simple. I try to keep it very simple. Okay. Now, Madam is shouting out. Somebody said a woman knows better of how, like, when her house is under threat. Like, when a woman tells her husband, you see that other girl, that particular girl, I don't like her. She have seen something. So the women know themselves better. So Madam knows what she has seen. Now for the gifter, the one that is giving gift, nobody gives for free. Joyce, leave that one. Even God does not give for free. He asks us for our life. He said, give your life to me. From the whole stories, if you want to go by Christian, Abraham had to sacrifice. Nobody gives for free.
No, hold on a second.
It's transactional.
No.
It's transactional.
That's a very uninformed way to look at the God relationship. God has given already. I mean, you're alive today. I doubt you're even a child.
Did I choose to come to this life?
Blame your mom and your dad. That's not even the conversation. But you see, God has not been unfaithful to you.
You see, Joyce, you want to take me down to that your roots, that your rabbit hole.
Hold on a second.
I'm not ready to go down there with you, please. But the point I'm just
Can you imagine this Olodo color that I have?
I agree full-heartedly. Let me Joyce. Look, what I'm trying to say is selfishness is inbuilt in the human nature.
Okay.
We are like that. Okay, Joyce, you said you give for free. Can I ask you something?
Sure. Thank you.
Good. So when you decide to give me something, why did you choose me? Why not
anybody else? Oh, yeah, sure. So yes. I did say that I give people stuff that I like. So it might be that, so let's see, who have I given something recently? My sister. So I went home.
Why that particular sister?
Oh, well,
because of the blood relationship?
No. I mean, she's my sister, right? And I think that she's beautiful inside. And I would like to say thank you for just being beautiful, because I'm a beneficiary of your beauty, the one that lies inside of you.
So if somebody is not beautiful, the person doesn't deserve the gift.
Well, I think maybe what happens with your non-beauty is that there isn't any connection between you and I. And it's like the random stranger I meet on the street. I don't know them, and so I don't feel any compulsion to gift them anything.
So you need to know this person, and they need to be beautiful.
No, I don't. So I meet someone. So hold on a second. Wait, stop. Wait, excuse me. So excuse me. Wait, stop. No, wait. No, stop. So I meet someone who says to me, "Oh, I'm hungry. I want something to eat." So I'm like, "Oh, sure." So in that moment, the connection is I can sympathize with hunger and his plight that he is hungry. And I can say, "Here, have something and go eat." And I turn my back. You know, I can meet someone and then they say, "Well, can you do this for me?" And I can do that. And okay, if I can do it, right? If I can do it. And then I try to do it and turn my back. So I think something creates the awareness, and then you decide if you want to do it or if you don't want to do it. But at least I am sure that there isn't any selfish motive to it. Otherwise, I will be criminal in everything that makes me human. Imagine if I had to do a good job only on Thursdays. On a job, I had to work 4 days. Or imagine maybe I only had to be good to some people at work because they were rich or they were popular and not good to other people. Like, what is my being? If
Joyce,
no, excuse me. But that's it though, because you know I work with people. There's you go to an establishment and people are good to the rich guys. We're in a society where people are good to the rich guys and not good to the poor guys. You greet the boss, you don't greet the security.
You just said something creates the awareness.
Yeah, something creates. Yes. No, that's not transaction. No. Where are you calling me from? No, where are you calling? Because there's no light where you are. Because there cannot be electricity where you are. You say that it's transactional. Come on, man. Oh, good. So you're in a country that's. So don't you think you need to take a moment and think about it? To have an awareness. So if I like someone, well, that's the reason that I like them. I'm not in love with them, right? So I like them for something, yes. But the reason I'm giving them something is not necessarily because I want something back. So the likeness is an awareness for me.
Really, that's what I'm trying to say.
If I hated someone, I wouldn't give them a gift. And if someone hated me and gave me a gift, I wouldn't take it. Because I only do the things that I like and interact with people that I like. And that's simplified. It doesn't need an ambitious motive.
Let's take you out of this equation now. That lady, do you think she gave that medicine or whatever she gave to the governor because she just liked or she felt the guy should get well soon or whatever?
Good. So I'm the one asking the questions, right? And I sense that there's something happening here. And out of curiosity, I make it a radio conversation. Now you're asking me the questions like you don't know. So based on your argument, you're thinking, well, whatever she's doing to that governor is because of what she can get out of the game. And maybe you're right, because the wife is saying that she's trying to run for deputy governor. So that makes sense and it supports your argument. But I don't think that everybody who gives, yeah, I get it, but I don't think everybody who gifts is giving because they're going to get something. I gift and I don't want anything back.
But in most cases, as other callers have tried to point you to, humans are naturally selfish.
The problem with humans is there's 7 billion. How many are we now? 9 billion, right? Good. I don't care for that. Your name's Frank. Good. Do you give with a motive? If you gave me something, it's because you're thinking, I want to ask Joyce out by 2024, and between now and then I can water the ground and make her think I'm a nice guy. Because there's one thing thinking you're a nice guy, there's something else you being an actually nice guy.
Like
so if you gave me something, it would be because
a lot of things can prompt it. It might be an ends to a means to an end.
No, don't tell me what it can be. You tell me what it is. So if you gave me something, it would be because that Joyce, you see, you can say you're giving Joyce something, I like her. Oh, so someone sent me perfume. I never met the guy before. He just listens to radio. Then he sends me a perfume, and I sent a thank you through the person through whom the perfume got to me, and that was it.
And do you know what? That guy exactly something like.
So you think he wants to marry me, right?
But do you know why I'm giving you that perfume?
Why?
Because I'm getting entertained and educated listening to you. There is something I'm getting from you.
Yeah, but I think it's more like he likes me. I don't think that's transactional because I'm not going to be doing anything.
I'm even better than that guy. Me, I don't like it.
You're a stingy guy. You're not better. What use are you? Who like no?
Like in the sense of. I feel, wow, this lady is just so great. The way she talks, the way she like I said, I can't sometimes deal with the way she plays around in my head. I just feel I should gift her something.
That's not transactional. That's an awareness now.
At the other end of the stick, I'm getting something.
No, that's not the transaction. Yeah, what you're getting has caused an awareness in you that you want to appreciate. I mean, you like a plant, right? Excuse me, you like a plant and then you want to water it. That's not transactional. But you have to water the plant for it to stay alive. That's not transactional.
I go down the street and look for somebody and give that same perfume.
Why don't you do that? But people do that. So why don't you do it?
That is what we are trying to do.
Because you're not a giver. Let's not go back and forth. We've established that you don't like to give except you're getting something out of the deal. And that's okay.
Joyce have taken me down that hole.
That's exactly where you came from. You go back where you came from. A hole. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice. By the way, there's something worth referencing here. When I think it was the first few months when I joined Nigeria Info, someone called me, said he was depressed and wanted a keyboard. I think about less than a week later, I got a call from security that somebody was at the security post with a keyboard. And I went downstairs and I met this gentleman and he didn't even want to tell me his name. And he kept acting like he was shy. And I said, well, at least tell me your name. And then he's like, okay, so my name is Aria, or Aria, something like that. And I said, thank you very much for the keyboard. And that's it. In fact, he's never called the radio station after that. So I think he's one of those guys who listen, but never call in. So what did he get out of it? At least that's the one that happened on radio, and all of you were a witness to it. That happened on radio. What did he get out of it? Oh, well, I guess this world of light and dark. Wow. Nice to really meet you guys, though, because today I'm really seeing your colors. So if you stop me tomorrow and be like, Joyce, I know you like a Ferrari. Here's a Ferrari. I should just know, nah, this guy, nah, I shouldn't take it. First of all, you're gonna sign like a lot of legal papers because you're never talking to me after that. Like, you give me Ferrari, you start calling me when I don't want to talk. Open thought.
You are listening to Open Thought on the Sunny Side with Joyce. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Goodness, you're having to hear this to believe it. It's good to have you here. Good afternoon to you.
Joyce Onyemuwa.
What's up?
You're causing confusion today.
Am I? No. I'm revealing the world at its core. It's good to have you.
We're enjoying it. Okay, I'll call myself Sugar Daddy. I'm calling from Canada.
How much sugar
and
you got?
I think you're looking at this scenario in terms of it being just black and white, and I would say there's a gray area. I think my capacity to give someone is based on two factors.
Okay.
My capacity, in terms of when I say my capacity, I'm like, okay, what is my capacity in terms of resource and the value of the person to me.
Okay.
For example, Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, or those rich folks can give somebody that they know and they are familiar with a car without blinking an eye, and they won't even know that they know something nice. But if someone of my own capacity right now that I'm still
struggling,
I would say middle class. I'm well above struggling. If I'm gifting you a car, definitely I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it out of the goodness of my heart. I'm definitely after something.
Is it because you're not a good person?
Sorry?
Is it because you're not a good person? Because for you to say I'm looking at this in a very binary manner, you have to prove it.
It's not because I'm not a good person. It's just that, okay, it is too much resource when I'm not getting return out of it.
Then don't give. No. Then you don't give, right? I mean, what do you mean it's too much resource? If the reason you're giving it is to control the other person or is to get something back from, I mean, like that's an investment. That's not giving. That's investment.
But in the first instance, definitely, I'm not going to gift you a car if I know that, okay, I'll put myself in this situation. I would not gift you a car in the first place. So if somebody is gifting somebody a car, because, for example, okay, let me use a real life scenario. Towards the end of Christmas, end of last year, yesterday, I told my wife I wanted a PlayStation 5. She told me she can't afford it. So imagine me saying that in front of a few friends, and especially, let's say in this scenario, a female friend gets me a PlayStation 5. To me, it will raise an eyebrow. To my wife, I know it will raise an eyebrow. Because the PlayStation is what? About $800, which I know it's a lot of money. If the person is gifting me a $800, for me, it feels like, okay, the person wants something in return. And usually when you give somebody something, you would expect something of that same range in terms of value or more.
No.
So for me, to raise an eyebrow, I don't know. I will tell the person I don't feel comfortable receiving it, and I will most likely decline it.
Oh, good. But because you suspect that they have a motive for giving you that.
Exactly.
Good. But then you're also eliminating the fact that there isn't a world where people give without expecting to receive.
Well, that world exists. Okay, for example, my close friends of people that I tell my friends, I can give them a gift, maybe $50, $100 without blinking about it.
Yeah.
That's why I said, okay, it's based on my capacity and my value, the value I place on you.
So good. So if you could afford $1,000 gift based on your capacity, like it wouldn't scratch you. You could do that without expecting something back.
I would drop it without even blinking.
Yeah, then that's giving. That's you giving because you don't have a motive to it.
Oh,
then
okay.
Then it's investment. If you gave me a car and you're like, you now remind me in December, like, so Joyce, I'm coming back to Nigeria this December, you are showing up. And I'm like, go to hell. Because I'm not expecting that you gave me a car so that I can be at your beck and call. You get that?
Yeah,
so if you gave me a car, that's an investment. But if you gave me a car and I have to start looking for you to thank you, now that's giving because that's you giving without an investment. So I'm not looking at it in a very narrow sense. It's your heart that's, ratting all of you out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. First of all, footnote, all you girls that be collecting stuff, I hope you can hear this conversation because many of you just think the world is yours, right? And you just go to random men and you just take stuff. Well, the man throws it at you and you assume nothing. And because you don't want to think because thinking is hard, then you wonder when they come for return on investment. You want to act stupid at that point. Well, God help you. I'm going to have to go to the telephone lines. And Ngozi, please give me a moment. Let me speak to two people here at the sunny side. Welcome to Nigeria Info.
Hello, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you, the sunny side.
Good man. Let me start with this. God doesn't give. God gives freely.
Leave that guy. He's pagan. Don't mind him.
God is not like us, selfish people. So let's just not paint him black. It's not like it's good. Gives freely.
All right. Don't worry about God. He can defend himself.
Now look at this whole thing in politics. Look at this election period now. You can see how the politicians want to give things out because they want to get the votes. Most times it's just like that for some people. But not everybody gives in order to get things. Only a very godly person that has the nature of God can give without looking for anything in return. And that man is looking to God to get his reward. Because these people don't depend on God to get that reward. The Bible says, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over some men give until God causes men to give it.
You know what? Let's do ourselves a favor. Leave God out of this gist. Guy, you're a giver because I'm not understanding where this is going.
I am a giver, and what I'm trying to say is that only a godly person can give freely without looking for some.
I see that point. You have to actually be godly to really just, or there might be an element of good in your soul to give without expecting something back in return. Thank you very much. I do appreciate. The Sunny Side, Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you.
Hi, darling.
It's good to have you. Welcome. Tell us your name.
I'm hearing this. This is happiness for me, Kurudu.
It's good to have you here.
Our mindset is something else. In fact, I didn't want to believe what I'm hearing this afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome.
I give without looking back. I give without expecting the person to give me. Please don't even try it. When I give and you're trying to give it back, I feel bad because that is not my motive.
Okay.
I hate it. Yes, I hate it. So I don't give with that motive that you don't even dare it. I might stop. Yes, I don't like it.
Okay.
I give from my heart.
So look, one sister to another. A man called earlier on. It's like women don't give gifts to some type of men. They give gifts to men that they think are on a higher hierarchy. What do you think? Well, on a higher level on the hierarchy, on the male hierarchy.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think that's true? So you wouldn't give to a guy?
I wouldn't give to a man that his heart is dirty.
So would you give to like a regular guy, or would you like to give to a rich guy? I don't give rich guys stuff. They have. I don't bother.
They have. Yes, sure, they have. Yes, they have. But sometimes, understand, there are some of them that they are so good that you just want to like show your appreciation. Understand?
Yeah.
Just from a good heart. Yes.
What you're gonna give a guy?
Yes, they have. Sorry.
I think the best I can do is just take them out for lunch and just pay. But why am I stressing myself?
Yes, it's still part of it.
Okay.
It's part of it. Yes.
They don't even let
Enjoy
me
your
pay.
deal,
So it's not as if, well, thank you. It's not like, because you have those friends like just got coins and then you can't do anything around. Like you can't. So, I need to give you guys this gist. And my friend I'm not going to say my friend's name, so he's going to have to forgive me. Hello, can you give me a moment? Can you give me a moment, Ngozi? I went out for a lunch date with my friend, his friend, and the friend's girlfriend. Now, my friend's friend is rich, like dirty, just lazy type rich. So it was his birthday, and he just organized like a litany of things to do throughout the day. And so he was just paying. And I noticed that it made my friend feel, my friend just became vegetable. I don't know. It paralyzed him. Like, because he was, of course it's his friend, right? But I think because he wasn't paying, he felt so weak. And it's something I want to discuss with men. I think there's something about some of you, though. Some of you don't even have no shame. You don't mind another man paying. But some of you feel, I don't know, is it emasculating when another man is footing your bill? Because I noticed my friend he wanted to disappear. Like he couldn't stomach. He just became another girl. I think he was acting like a girl on the date. That's how I'll put it. All right, I have a call on the line. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Joyce. How are you doing?
Good. It's good to have you. Thank you very much for trying.
It's an interesting topic, and I'm really shocked at what I'm hearing today.
Oh, there you go.
It takes a level of discipline, self-discipline, to draw boundaries when you're at work and there's somebody that gives you a gift. And most times what I'm hearing, people have motives for giving gifts. And going about Akira Dolu, one thing I know about ethics is, as a boss, you have to draw a line, a boundary. Hey, I'm not going to accept this because of this. Thank you, though, for the gesture. And again, the woman might not have ulterior motives. She might just be willing, like, hey, I have this herb that really helped somebody I know. I could get it to you to help you out. That's no ulterior motive behind it.
But you see, pardon me, if that was how it happened, the wife won't be calling her out. You see that?
Well, again, some women have what they call, they're very insecure. So this might be an insecure thing coming from that woman. Okay. Because if you look at it on the other hand, she might have been burned in the past by somebody she trusted.
Yeah.
And that insecurity just crops up. But I, for one, what I've known with my personal experiences, I give without expecting something in return. I know the amount of people I've helped out from Nigeria to get student visas to come out here. I paid the admission fee from here. and I didn't expect nothing back from them, because I know going forward in front, I'm gonna get a blessing from someone without even asking.
Yeah.
If you sow something, you reap it back. So I'm thinking that people should kind of change their mindset. It's not everybody who's out there that expects something in return. You give because you're sowing seed for your life, and people should learn to have self-discipline.
Okay.
I've had a friend who we were together in a place, we were both strong, but nothing happened. I see that person, I see that friend as a sister, and we're still friends till tomorrow.
And then
That's
the question
because
is,
there's a level of self-discipline.
yeah, but then something else is like, what kind of human are you if you had a friend who was vulnerable and they couldn't find safety in you? Like, what kind of human would you be if you took advantage of a friend who was
That's what I'm
vulnerable?
saying. You're taking advantage of somebody's vulnerability, and that's really wrong.
Well,
because it just tells you where the world is going to these days.
Well, you can tell us your
People
name.
always expect something.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from so everybody gets to know. Thank you.
It's Ngozi from Michigan.
Thank you very much for calling. I thoroughly do appreciate your contribution. Thank you. The Sunny Side, Nigeria Info, Open Thought Tuesday.
You are listening to Open Thought on the Sunny Side with Joyce. Let's talk.
Hello, welcome to the Sunny Side. My name's Joyce. If you would, the volume of your radio set needs to go down.
I'm off the radio. Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon to you. Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you so much. I
Tell
love
us your
listening
name.
to you every time.
My
Please
pleasure.
prosper.
Thank you very much for listening and calling. I do appreciate it. Please go ahead.
Thank you. What I want to say about this issue of giving is, it just depends who is giving and who you want to give. As a matter of fact, me, I don't like giving people so that they will return to me. Do you understand?
Okay.
When you give me, the kind of person I am, my siblings, they do say, it's pride, or people around me, they do say it's pride. Do you understand?
Oh.
But me, I don't see it as pride. I don't want you. In the sense that I'm giving you, you'll be thinking maybe I want to collect something from you. I love doing, not that people should even do for me. I don't like people giving me. Because when you give me, I see it as if you are giving me... I don't like insults. The kind of person I am, whereby you give me something, you think I'm expecting something, or
okay.
I want something from you.
Okay.
That's what I don't like.
So you don't
it just
even have
depends
a
who
lot,
is giving.
but the little you have, you give.
The little I have back, I want to sacrifice it. I love giving. Do you understand? So when I give her, I don't expect anything from it. And I want to see Nigerians back, especially poor. I want to say something about it because I have some friends back. When they are giving, especially rich people back, there's something they are expecting.
Wait, are you saying when the poor? Hold on, when the poor gives to the rich, there's something that they're expecting.
Something. They're expecting something.
All the poor people who give to the rich.
I don't know if it's all the poor, but I'm telling you because of the experience I have.
All right, I am going to note it. Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. Lagos night. Yay! It's almost 2 p.m. on the Sunny Side on 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. Welcome if you have just tuned in. Well, serve yourself to the opinions, right? And the variety of opinions. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Headlines up next. Don't go anywhere. And I want to assume that you would run because I want to give the listeners context for the conversation.
In 2019, you were running mate to Atiku Abubakar. What did you learn then that you will not repeat this time?
Yes, when is the president coming out to address us?
There's a few things. One, I have a burden and a passion for young people.
The fact that you have elected a man does not mean then you begin to order him around. The president will do whatever is good for the country at any given time.
Mr. Adeshino, isn't the president responsible to the people?
What should the next president do to root out stakeholders who are complicit?
You fire those. Those that need to be fired are fired.
It's looking like a brand new Chelsea, attacking with so much fluidity. And what can you say about that, Martin? I know you follow Chelsea quite closely.
I live close to the Chelsea training ground. That's what you mean by that. I'm not a